Hello MotoGP fans, welcome back to ZNGP Today. As Ducati gears up for the 2025 MotoGP season, team manager Davide Tardozzi remains confident in the brand's strength but warns against underestimating their competition. While Ducati has opted to homologate its 2024 engine for the next 2 seasons, some critics suggest the manufacturer is at risk of being caught by its rivals. However, Tardozzi insists Ducati is well prepared while acknowledging the rising threat from competitors. With 2025 MotoGP testing now complete, factory Ducati's Marc Marquez has named his biggest surprise of the preseason, his own brother, Alex Marquez. The Gresini rider has been a standout performer on the GP24, consistently near the top of the timesheets, and proving himself as a potential race-winning contender. Yamaha rider Alex Rins wrapped up the preseason test in Buram with a mix of optimism and frustration. While he is pleased with the progress made on the bike, the Spaniard admitted that time attack remains a weakness, as he struggled to improve his lap times while his rivals found more speed. Aprilia has emerged as one of the biggest movers in 2025 MotoGP preseason testing, making significant gains in both top speed and engine performance. While Ducati continues to rely on last year's GP24 power plant for its factory riders, Aprilia's development efforts appear to be paying off, with Marco Bezzecchi leading the charge in Buram. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. Ducati dominated in recent years, but with Yamaha and Honda benefiting from MotoGP's concession rules, the gap could be closing. Tardozzi believes the rule changes are working as intended, bringing a more level playing field. "I'm happy because it looks like the rules work. Giving concessions to brands that had difficulties, like Yamaha or Honda, was a good decision. We saw that Fabio Quartararo is growing, and Pedro Acosta is there." Quote from Davide Tardozzi. Tardozzi also praised Marco Bezzecchi's progress during preseason testing, while waiting for reigning world champion Jorge Martin to return to the grid. Despite concerns over Ducati's lack of major upgrades, Tardozzi insists the team remains the strongest on the grid. He dismissed any claims that Ducati has already won the 2025 title, warning that their opponents should not be underestimated. "I am absolutely confident our riders will be really competitive every race and for the championship. But as I said all winter when everybody was saying we've already won the title, I know our opponents and they are very good. They have good riders and good engineers, many of them from Ducati. We are not to undervalue them." Tardozzi also stressed the importance of consistency, noting that Ducati will not win every race but must focus on collecting points throughout the season. One of Ducati's key advantages in 2025 will be its satellite teams. With the decision to homologate the 2024 engine, Ducati's non-factory riders will have machinery much closer to the factory team than in previous years. Tardozzi sees this as a strength rather than a weakness. "It's obvious that there are riders like Alex Marquez and Franco Morbidelli. We will see what the situation is with Fabio Di Giannantonio. But in the end, I guess that our strong point will be that the satellite teams are really helpful and fast. So I think in the end, we have to compete against other brands, not against ourselves," concluded. As Ducati prepares to defend its dominance in MotoGP, the team is keeping a close eye on its fast-improving rivals. While Ducati remains the benchmark, Tardozzi's cautious approach highlights the level of competition expected in 2025. With Yamaha, Honda, and rising stars like Pedro Acosta looking to challenge, the season promises to be an intense battle. Stay tuned for more MotoGP updates as the countdown to Round 1 continues. Alex Marquez has been in top form throughout preseason testing. He made an immediate impact on the GP24, topping the Barcelona test in November, and repeating that success at Sepang earlier this month. The Gresini rider also delivered a sprint race simulation faster than anyone else. While Marquez ultimately claimed the fastest time at Buram, Alex was close behind, finishing second on both days. A strong race simulation was only hindered by minor bike issues, further proving his pace. Honestly speaking, it's not because he's my brother, but he's the biggest surprise of the preseason. I know that when he has everything under control and a bike that suits him, he is super sensitive and understands exactly what he needs. When he achieves that feeling, he's super fast. Quote from Marquez. After switching to Ducati in 2023, Alex Marquez had an impressive debut season with Gresini, securing multiple sprint race victories and podium finishes. However, 2024 was a tougher campaign, as the GP23 wasn't as competitive. Despite this, he still finished as the second-best GP23 rider in the standings. With a more refined package in 2025, Alex Marquez is now a serious contender. In Barcelona, he was super fast. Then in Malaysia, I tried to beat him in the sprint simulation, but it was not possible. He beat me. And here in Thailand, which is a completely different track with a lot of hard braking points, he was in the top 3 in both race pace and a qualifying practice lap. With the GP24 now under his control, Alex Marquez has been able to focus solely on adapting the bike to his liking. This freedom from development duties has allowed him to maximize his performance, and his results in testing suggest he could be a consistent podium threat. The question now is, can he convert his preseason speed into race wins when the championship begins? With Ducati's strength and the confidence he's gained, Alex Marquez could be one of the dark horses of 2025. With the first race of the season fast approaching, all eyes will be on Alex Marquez to see if he can carry this momentum into the championship battle. As Marquez himself admitted, his brother has been the biggest surprise of testing. Now, it's time to see if he can turn that into race victories. Stay tuned for more MotoGP coverage as the 2025 season kicks off. Alex Rins finished the Buram test in 17th place but remains positive about Yamaha's overall progress. Despite struggling in time attack, Rins believes the team has built a solid foundation heading into the 2025 season. Speaking to journalist Manuel Pacino, the Spaniard expressed both satisfaction and frustration with the results. However, time attack remains an issue. Rins revealed that despite 2 attempts, he failed to break into the 1:29 range, a key benchmark at Buram. Seeing his rivals improve their times while he remained stagnant left him frustrated. "I'm satisfied with how we have improved the bike, our base setup. If I had to make an assessment, it's positive. We've tried a lot of things, and many have worked. I put on 2 tires for time attack, but at the end of the day, I couldn't go below 130. It made me a little angry because I saw everyone improving, and I wasn't able to." Quote from Rins. When analyzing his laps, Rins identified key areas where he struggled. Comparing his data with Fabio Quartararo and Jack Miller, he noted that he was competitive in the first 4 corners but lost time significantly in turns 5 through 8. In turns 1, 3, and 5, I wasn't losing time compared to them. But in turns 5 to 8, I lost the most. I don't know if it's a setup issue or something else, but I don't think it's about aggressiveness. With Buram's technical middle sector demanding strong grip and traction, Yamaha will need to find solutions to help Rins maximize his potential in those sections. One key addition to Rins' corner this season is his crew chief, Manu Munoz. The former LCR Honda rider spoke highly of Munoz's impact, praising his calm approach and effective communication. "He gives me peace of mind. We've spent several days together, and we understand each other well. We're working in a good way, so I'm happy," concluded. With preseason testing now complete, Rins and Yamaha shift their focus to the opening round of the 2025 MotoGP season, where they hope to translate their progress into strong race results. With testing wrapped up, Rins and Yamaha are set for the new season, but time attack remains an area of concern. As the competition heats up, the Spaniard will be looking to find those missing tenths to stay competitive when the lights go out in 2025. Aprilia was the only non-Ducati manufacturer to win a race last season, with Maverick Vinales and Alex Espargaro securing victories in both Grand Prix and Sprint formats. Now, with a revamped lineup featuring Jorge Martin and Marco Bezzecchi, the team is pushing to close the gap to the reigning champions. The 2025 season got off to a rocky start with injuries for Martin and Trackhouse Raul Fernandez on the first day of testing in Sepang. However, Bezzecchi kept spirits high by improving from 9th in Sepang to 3rd in Buram, where he was also the fastest rider in sprint simulations. Beyond lap times, Aprilia also made a strong impression in a crucial metric: top speed. Aprilia's RSGP showed remarkable straight-line speed at Buram, matching or even exceeding some of its rivals. On day 1, Bezzecchi recorded a top speed of 336.4 km per hour, placing him joint second behind KTM's Pedro Acosta. On day 2, the Italian repeated that feat, with both Bezzecchi and test rider Lorenzo Savadori hitting the same 336.4 km per hour mark, just 2.1 km per hour behind the fastest recorded speed by Ducati's Francesco Bagnaia at 338.5 km per hour. We are happy because the 2025 engine is much better compared to the 24. The bike is competitive, and the engine works well everywhere, but also on the straight. Quote from Savadori. Bezzecchi echoed that sentiment, reinforcing confidence in the team's direction heading into the new season. Despite early setbacks, Aprilia heads into 2025 with momentum, thanks to improvements in both engine power and straight-line speed. The team now turns its attention to the season-opening Thai Grand Prix, where Jorge Martin is expected to return from injury. The first free practice session at Buram is set for February 28th, where Aprilia will look to put its off-season progress to the test in race conditions. With clear improvements in key areas, Aprilia's preseason testing has sent a strong warning to the rest of the MotoGP grid. As the 2025 season gets underway, the Italian manufacturer appears ready to take the fight to Ducati and KTM, setting the stage for an exciting year ahead. Thanks for watching ZNGP Today, and this is your MotoGP news update. See you next time.